What does the word community mean to you?
Community means everybody looking out for everybody. I'm from Bimini, Bahamas. I mainly came to the U.S. because of education. I always knew that I wanted to come here for college, and we have college back home, but specifically for what I wanted to do, the United States was just a better fit for me. Came to college, of course, that happened. And I want to say that was my sophomore year. I was really getting into media because I'm a mass media major. My interest, passion, and skills for media, for videography, photography, I must say they improved tremendously because not only was I, tapping into something that I had interest in, but I got to be around people that got the same interest and people I could learn from, so that was a big plus. And I must say I probably seem blessed to, really find something that I like to do because in college a lot of people don't find that, and that'll be a common thing. A lot of people are about to graduate and still don't know or sure about what they want to do. So a childhood memory that really sticks out in my mind, I would say growing up being around my grandfather. Like, we just always had the relationship of big brother, little brother, and specifically being in his business. He owns a laundromat, and I'd always just be around him. That's where I get a lot of my technical skills from, just handling tools and machines. And being around him, you just learn from him. Like, it's like osmosis. You can't help but to pick up on the good traits that he has and learn about the machinery and good thinking, making good decisions. This picture right here, this is a picture of my granddad's old tackle box, which he handed down to me. And the person that gave it to him was a very important person in his life, a man by the name of W.W. Knight. That was his manager for the hotel that he was working at when he was a young boy. And W.W. Knight was important in his life because he was the one who trained him up to basically be a man. He was the father in his life when he didn't have a father. And the one who put him in position to be manager at some point when he saw that my grandfather was ready. So thankful for W.W. Knight because he put traits in my grandfather that my grandfather could now put into me. Traditions that are important to my family is coming together to eat. Sundays are our days to eat. After church, after everybody goes to church, we try to go as a family. After that is done, then we go to preparing food. And we try to have a thing where we prepare it together. It's a good bonding activity. And after preparing the food, then it goes to delivering the food and coming together to eat. I grew up in a time and place where if you walk into a room full of people, you say good morning. If you see somebody that's older than you, yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. It was a culture clash because I just had to realize that I just plainly grew up in a different time and place. What may be seeming as respectful to me and my culture probably didn't even came up in the mind of another culture. One time ago, somebody asked me what was my dream job. And if I could choose my dream job, any position, it'd probably be like creating commercial for Nike or shooting promos for Ciroc, P. Diddy, DJ Khaled, something like that. So that's what I like, and that's why I want to take it. And it's not like a job where you'd be like, oh, I got to go to work. For me, it's like, okay, I got to go to work, I got to go to something I enjoy, something I like to do. If I could give my community one word, I would describe it as family-like. And I say that because we see the same people every day. Everybody knows everybody. Being from Bimini, Bahamas, that island is 7 miles long and a half mile wide. It's so easy to be in contact with everybody on the island because it's so small. And we've got this type of environment where everybody looks out for everybody. So because we are such in close contact with each other, we've got no choice but to, just live as a community. Even to people that we don't know, if we were to see each other on the side of the street and we see somebody in distress or trouble, somebody would go out of their way to help that person, you know, just to be of any type of relief to them. One area of advice I could always remember ringing in my head, especially from my grandfather: education. My grandfather grew up not as fortunate as I am, not as fortunate as we are in this generation. He was born in the 30s and, you know, spent his teenage life in the 40s. So he came from a time that was real rough, you know, being in the Bahamas especially. Resources for him was low. Him experiencing that, he tried to put into me. Frank, he called me, Lil Frank, because his name is Frank. Lil Frank, if there's anything you do, finish your education, go to college, get your degree, because times are different now from when I grew up. And he would tell me specifically, I grew up in a time where you could make it just off common sense. You can't do that nowadays. So get your education, get your degree, and that's how you can make it in this world.